Civil War. Every time I have a quiet moment, I grind up my cousins in Sunfall.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see. If you insist on staying, you'll want to introduce yourself to
Everybody knows your business already. Thought I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't see many people dressed like Banuk around these parts.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Carja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Carja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Just afraid to attack.
Excuse us. The Machine Rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter.
The Sacred Land, but yes.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
They always do. It's that barbarian resilience.
Most of the commoners take the elevators back down to the village at night.
You're Talana? Assis said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first, becomes a Sunhawk.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight to seize the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his Thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Protect the people of Sunfall. We all know our army could destroy them.
I work all day while the nobles fiddle with their robes.
I'm not going home. No. Don't want to face my father. Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family. Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Ah, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there, if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learn how they do it, think how valuable...
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation. It's like shit. They prefer machines for company.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about them.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pop!
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem...
More of an...
But you send other people.
All right. More of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of... All right.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land. And you look like you know your way around the savage. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you get payment on return. Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
There's plenty of work here, but none I like.
These Osra...
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge? How many do they need?
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Well, these people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance,
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
no. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
What kind of
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who's... This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the jewel. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines. Its effectiveness leaves. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. Call to the machine. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks.
So clear the machines out of two shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their story...
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a... Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and...
The killing.
Yes. And the sacrifices.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what...
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me,
Where is your brother now?
he waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was...
You lost someone you loved too.
No, not lost. When
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
to honor their memories is to...
These new Oseram constructions.
Every other town or village pales in comparison to Meridian.
The old freehold lands are at the mercy of the machines now. Wish I could capture this moment.
Nothing like taking a breather on a long day.
No, I'm awake. And alert.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I can get in.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
Machines or bandits try to get past me, they'll have a fight. Mark my words.
Stay busy, friend.
So many of our friends fled to Sunfall. Damn the old regime. Damn.
We all have our place in the order of things. There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words to live by.
I'm sorry for what happened to Lenora, but it's not our business, is it? We've got enough to be worried about.
The ceasefire will kill those traitors in Sunfall more decisively than an army. They'll all starve.
Some else around girl applied to
The Nora always kept to themselves. Can't imagine they'll change their minds now, after all this. Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Fine goods for a fair price. I'll give you a good price.
Stock up before you're on the road.
Pass up these goods. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Stock up before you're on
Stock
the road.
you a shard just to look. Like what I have for sale. I'll leave the rest.
Metalbot here. Good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine parts under the Mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like...
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give...
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my... Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be...
So which...
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it...
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor?
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lens.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall,
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Carja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people that...
Why do you two even work together if you can't...
It's a symbolic...
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the big...
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off? That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your...
Metal. Not stopping when you're in the...
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
We were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
I wouldn't say agreed.
I don't complain about your counting, other than it takes too long.
I wouldn't have to check it twice if you'd stop droning in my ear.
Only the finest goods here. See for
Take
yourself.
a look at these wares.
They're necessities. Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Check out these. Would you like to... These aren't goods. They're necessities.
When you're on the road, check out these wares.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe...
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. Machines. Vicious machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager. By the sun, Howick. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond...
Tell me more about the...
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's...
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and...
I'll see what I can do about...
You will? Oh.
Another woman is rising in the Hunter's Lodge. About time. I won't believe in this ceasefire. I see Helis and his kestrels of one need.
Keep that for later. Isn't tied strong enough. Need them soon enough. Brew that up later. Give. Might regret this. Gonna bring you down! I've almost got you.